I'm a plumber and a nail tech. That's something that you don't see often.
Okay, you know what? Let's just make this one video. How I got fired on my day off.
Two separate jobs.
Everybody knew except for me. So I lost two jobs in the same weekend. I was rolling in the dough, but it only happened for like 2 weeks. I was, the plane was just about to take off. Today I lost my job. How does that really make me feel? Well, the first thing I did was I got my mic and I got my camera. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, so I feel like this is the best start. I was a plumber for this company where I was only working 4 days a week because on the side I was a nail tech. I am a licensed nail tech. But the day before that, the nail tech job fell through the roof because it's just too far from where I am and the money doesn't make sense. So
We both agreed that it was best for me to practice and come back at a later date. And it's not necessarily because I can't do nails, it's because I'm not as fast as what she needs in her salon.
no, now that I lost my main job, it only makes sense to not commute out there because I'm not really making the type of money that I need to from the nails because I'm never really giving the nails everything. But this just might be that time. But if it is, I need to find something closer. Anyway, different video for a different time. That video is coming soon. So anyway, I actually just started working for this company. I'm an apprentice plumber. Most of my plumbing experience is in residential.
The company that fired me today does mostly new construction and remodeling plumbing more than service and residential. But one could say this was an opportunity and it was worth trying because it gave me the schedule that I wanted.
They were giving me the 4 days off. They weren't giving me any benefits. It was closer to where I live. And it was more pay, so it only made sense. But the first red flag should have been when we didn't meet where the job is at. Go to a restaurant, we have a chit chat.
They hired me right on the spot.
I could get a feel for the guy. Like, I kind of knew how this was gonna end. Not really. I think I did because I felt like, oh, well, once they get used to not seeing me 5 days, and then I'm like, well, we might not even actually need them on Tuesday. And then I'm thinking, well, then that will just open up more opportunity for the nails because here in Florida, you can make a lot of money just doing basic manicures and pedicures. So eventually I go to the job interview. We ended up going back to the business. And as soon as I get there, the first thing out of this guy's mouth is, that was red flag number two after we left the restaurant. Granted, there was a whole bunch of pink and burgundy flags during the interview, but yeah. So anyway, we go there, whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna work here. I had other offers on the table, but the nails became an option. With the nails becoming an option, I was able to work 3 to 4 days. I was able to work 4 days a week and do nails Saturday and Monday. And it was great and it worked for a couple weeks, but I'm starting to realize that the salon that I'm in, it's too far and it's not really a good cultural fit. It's an opportunity, but it's not really a cultural fit. And I feel like I'm still at that point in my life where I feel like I'm at that point in my life where I'm done doing things for um, character development. Like, and I know as soon as I said that, that sounds dumb, but I don't mean character development like working out, reading books, meditating. Like, I don't want to be in an environment where I don't feel like I'm thriving. As you get older, you start to realize that some people can bring the best out of you, and those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. So that's what I mean by that. I kind of know what's going on. I know how to do plumbing and I know how to do nails. You just need to be in the right environment, which who people who are going to teach you, and you're going to grow. So anyway, I'm at this job. It's going okay. whatever, no problem. It's not really organized, just standing around. The shop is really junky. There's no real direction. He's not there in the mornings. They end up putting me with this guy who's 24. Age isn't a problem, but the one thing that doesn't come with being young is years of practice, years of failure, years of success. So anyway, just not really a good vibe off the rip. So I ended up lasting about a month. Anyway, I go in today. I see the boss. Blank didn't give you a call, and I'm like, no. He's like, well, we don't need your help today, and I'm like, all right, cool. So as soon as he said that, the way he turned his back, everything, your boy knew the vibes. It was all good. So then I come home, and Blank actually gives me a call, and he's like, listen, we tried to get ahead of this. Mind you, I don't go in on Mondays. This was Friday, the last time you saw me. That's fine. Because the guy on the phone even said, yo, this might be an opportunity.
And I think it will be an opportunity. So, what they said was the reason why they fired me is because I moved too slow. All right, if that's the case, then why not tell me to move faster or help me move faster? I think that they just didn't like me or it just wasn't a good fit. So it seems like I have problems just fitting into environments that I know I don't think I'm going to be successful in. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I need to be around a unique group of people. Yes, there are things I need to work on, but nobody's willing to tell me them. Maybe my breath stinks too bad. I don't know.
This is an opportunity. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I'm a licensed drone pilot. Granted, I need to send my drone off to get it fixed, but that should take less than 10 business days. I have an Insta 360 X5, and I have this DJI Osmo Pro, which is what I'm using and which is what I'm connected to. So listen, if you got fired today, this is your opportunity to create your YouTube channel. I think all I can do is give motivation to other people in this time because I'm not gonna let this get me. And the craziest thing is that I actually have a job interview with another nail salon that's closer to where I live, which I might get a little, seems like a lot more training. So on this day, I'm gonna call. I'll probably show me calling people and seeing if they're gonna give me an opportunity. And let's just give a shout out to all of the Vietnamese people who do give African Americans a shot in this business industry, the nail industry. But I just feel like sometimes it's just too much of a cultural and a personality difference. Now, I guess it's all the same and everybody's just wants excellence, but I don't want to be there. Okay, you know what? Let's just make this one video. How I got fired on my day off. Everybody knew except for me. So I lost two jobs in the same weekend. I was rolling in the dough, but it only happened for like 2 weeks. I was the plane was just about to take off. So I work 6 days a week. So I work 6 days a week like most people. And I work Tuesday to Thursday. No, I work Tuesday to Friday. I am a plumber. Do more of new construction, and then Saturday and Monday I'm a nail tech for this salon, which is about 20 miles away, but I live in Florida, so it's really like an hour. Um, 40 miles round trip, which is not a lot compared to a lot of people. So, and then Sunday I have off, which I kind of do a little bit of side work at my buddy's house. So I'm kind of always busy and working, but it all started with I'm gonna probably say the nail tech job because I knew that culturally I didn't like it. I didn't think it was a good, but it was an opportunity. And sometimes you have to sacrifice, and sometimes you have to do these things to get to the next level. So that's why, oh man, I'm leaving that. I'm gonna leave that. I don't care. I don't care. This is my bang. This is my bang. Um, I got with the nails. The nails, I work Saturday and Monday. I work 9 a.m. to about 7 p.m. And I would have to leave my house at 8 a.m. in the morning, minimum. And I wouldn't get home until about 8 o'clock at night. I would make decent tips, but I would only do about 4 to 5 clients a day because I'm a new nail tech and I'm still kind of slow. Big difference culture, big difference in culture, but not bad. It just wasn't a good fit for me. I've worked in Vietnamese nail salons before, or a Vietnamese nail salon before, and an American nail salon before. But this one was the most intense. Maybe it was too busy, or maybe I just didn't like some of the rules. Like I couldn't wear a hat. Now, my not this hat. This hat doesn't look good at all. But I like wearing hats. I like being able to come in a little bit later, so that I'm not just consumed with work. Now, when I say later, maybe like an hour or two, because I'm just practicing and I'm trying to get better and I want to make money as well for the business owner, but I can't be consumed with their business. And I really wasn't able to get trained the way that I wanted to. With me, she just decided that it just wasn't a good fit. Whatever. And she decided it wasn't a good fit because she didn't really have the opportunity to train me the way that she wanted to. And her salon was a lot busier than she anticipated it to be. And it just really wasn't worth my 2 days. Whatever, no problem. It was too far. I can move on with that. But then the plumbing business, I knew that wasn't going to work from the location of it, my first day, and even the last day I was there. I just knew it wasn't going to work because it just wasn't a professional situation. Um, I'm showing up, the owner's doing his thing, the employees are doing their thing. The work was crazy, wasn't consistent. They said I was slow, but that was their opportunity to. I just don't think that they liked me. Uh, but with all that being said, it could be me. But it seems like I knew going in, and I don't know. Want to think? I don't want to think that I manifested it, but maybe that's the case. So yeah, I got fired from both jobs. But now I want to be a YouTuber. Now I want to give people inspiration. Now I want you to know that all you need is your cell phone and you can inspire other people through this. So I think today I'm going to just make content. See if I can post at least 2 to 3 videos today over 8 minutes of my story. I got fired on my day off because they gave me a call and I wish I would have recorded it. I had the mic on, but I didn't think to record it. It might be illegal to record people anyway without their consent. Uh, yeah, I was just thinking about some of the things the guy was saying, but it's okay. It's all right. YouTube is here for people like you and I who got fired today. How I got fired on my day off. I got fired on my day off because I was too slow. I don't know. That could be me, but they didn't really want to be honest about why. So, yeah.